Hello, this is Easy Target coming back at you with another Diablo 3 video. But in this video, I'm going to go over hardcore mode and things to know about hardcore. So if you have any questions that I don't cover, please leave them down in the description down below. I'll try to answer them as fast as I can. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started here. First off, to create a hardcore character, you need to go to Switch Heroes, create your hero. Over here on the left hand side, maybe a little bit different for a console. You just make sure you activate your hardcore mode. I believe it's just a button by pressing like square or circle to activate it for the console. And then if you want to do seasonal, I always recommend playing seasonal. That's all I really do. I don't really play the normal game mode anymore. So activate both of those, create your character name, and then go ahead and create that character. That's going to give you a little heads up that whenever you die, you will die. So that's the one main difference with this one, is whenever you die in a rift and bounties, whatever you're doing, if your character dies, you die and you lose that character and basically have to start over from scratch. Why would you want to play a hardcore character? For me, it gives me a higher sense of satisfaction the higher greater rifts that I go, but also it comes with the destructive loss whenever you die and you lose your character, but it is not all loss whenever you die. And let's go ahead and go over it and see what I'm talking about. Alright, then first off, everything about hardcore mode is completely separate from the normal mode. But on hardcore mode, everything that you create on hardcore stays on hardcore. And then the same with like seasonal or whatever. Hardcore seasonal is all hardcore seasonal. Hardcore alone is just hardcore. But anyways, if we go to our stash here, everything off of my other character will be saved here. So that's going to be crucial whenever you're leveling up your character, because if you have extra pieces, extra gems and whatnot, you want to throw them into your stash and save them. This is horrible organization, so don't take a look at that, but you want to throw all your extra stuff up inside here, because if you die, all you have to do is level up a character and boom, you can grab stuff out of your stash and then get going and get back at where you were before. So you want to kind of keep a duplicate of your gear inside of here so you can get going pretty good. If you don't keep decent gear in here, then you're just going to have to start up from scratch or just piece stuff together and then get going that way. The other thing that you want to do, which I have not done, you want to take the Gem of Ease and you want to level it up to 25. You want to find a weapon that you like, put it in that, and then that's going to be your key to leveling up your character if you do die. So make sure you keep that in your inventory or in your stash as well, so you don't lose that whenever you die. So then you grab your new character, grab that weapon with the Gem of Ease in it, and then just go to town and you can level up very, very quickly. Alright, quick note as you're leveling up. Once you hit about level 50 with your weapon, if it's an ancient one, maybe 45 if it's not ancient, you are going to have to start making some gear at the blacksmith. And then you want to make it probably at 60, 65, and then you should be fine after that. But other than that, if you don't make your gear, you're probably going to die. So you want to come over here, come to armor, build up your armor, get an offhand if you need an offhand, get your gems in there if you need it. But right around 50 is where I was struggling on the leveling process, so definitely make sure you get that gear upgraded so you can get through it as quickly as possible. And don't worry about the elites too much whenever you're running through. You just want to go ahead and get as many monster kills as possible to go ahead and get the experience as fast as possible. So if you're trying to clear the rift to get the rift done, then maybe you have to get the elites down, but if the elites are becoming a problem for you, just go ahead and skip them, just get the trash, and then just go ahead and get back out and reset. Other than that, that's a level up with the Gem of Ease. Leveling up the Gem of Ease should be one of the #1 things that you do. One other thing to note about hardcore mode is whenever you do die and you create your new character, just like on normal mode, you get to share your paragon on your new character, so you don't lose all your paragon levels. So you can just come in here and then you can just go to town and level up your character right here with paragon points, and basically you're a super strong level 1 character, and you can just blast through some of the harder difficulties and you get that level 70 back up and running as soon as possible. Obviously the best way to do it would have a friend go through and level you up, but if you don't have anybody to do that, this is very simple to do with the Gem of Ease and your paragon levels. Alright, another thing to keep note of whenever you're playing on a hardcore mode, you don't want to go willy-nilly about it and play like you normally would on a regular normal account, because you cannot die. If you die, you're starting over. Not from 100% scratch, but you're starting over and it's a pain in the butt. So you want to go ahead and make sure that you adjust your builds up just a little bit to where you can compensate for some of that stuff. So you always want, if your class has a fake death or a free death, go ahead and make sure that's equipped. And then anything that gives you damage reduction, like in this build here, I have a unity in my cube instead of having an extra 300 damage from another ring that I could be using. That's the choices that you have to make whenever you're playing a hardcore character, because you definitely do not want to die. I almost died the other day, and I would have lost all my LON gear, which this gear is probably the hardest to get back because everything's ancient, and that would have upset me. Would not have been a good day. That's basically all I have for you for this beginner's guide to hardcore mode. If you have any questions or concerns, go ahead and leave those down in the comment section down below. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can. I'm pretty decent at getting to those. But other than that, this is Easy Target. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. And this is Easy Target, and I'm out.